Oh, Porto. There's something about a city that's elusive, mysterious, and yet captivating. Is it the wine? The Douro River? The architecture? The people? I've come to revisit and soak up everything about the city, and to find out what makes Porto remarkable and special. I'm staying at the passenger hostel, right here in the magnificent building of the São Bento railway station. So come and join me, and let's explore the city of Porto. Porto is considered Portugal's second biggest city, but one that shouldn't be undermined. In fact, it's been voted the best European destination for 3 years in this decade. This is a city that's so pretty it's unreal and has so many sights to offer. It can be overwhelming and confounding where to start for a city that's quite small. So how about we'll start off at the city's hub, the São Bento railway station. Upon arrival, don't rush. Stop, breathe, and take a good look at that masterpiece around you. This is not just another railway station. Just take a look at this. It's one of the most beautiful railway stations I've ever been in the world. Incredible. The tile, the artwork, so much detail, and so much authenticity. This work of French Beaux Arts-inspired architecture houses about 20,000 hand-painted azulejos, or ceramic tiles, narrating Portugal's rich and riveting history. And when you're done gazing in awe of that incredible art around you, pick up your jaw from the floor and head out to even more architectural beauty that's about to unfold in front of you. Step into Praça da Liberdade, or the Liberty Square, which is considered Porto's main commercial square. Stunning neoclassical buildings greet you as you step on the square's pavements. And walk along further to the newer built Avenida dos Aliados, with modernist architecture standing proud and tall. As a city, Porto has recently undergone a major breakthrough, rebranding the city's identity by adapting to modern trends without losing its heritage. Porto's new brand and logo is inspired by the blue tiles you see decorated all over the walls of its palaces, cathedrals, and churches. It's a great strategy, revitalizing the city's appeal by understanding what makes Porto unique in the first place. We'll carry on walking around the city, but first let me tell you about our sponsor for this In the Mood for Live episode, this great place called the Passenger Hostel. Check it out! Here's a little confession. I haven't stayed in a hostel ever before in my life. There's always this concern about safety, whether my things are secure. There's also this compromise of comfort for affordability. And let's face it, the reputation of a lot of hostels mostly revolve around how unclean and unsafe these accommodations are, which are absolutely not true. While I was in Porto, I stayed in the passenger hostel, and this place definitely broke those hostel myths I was led to believe. This is not just an ordinary hostel, it's a 5-star hostel. Seriously guys, check out the reviews on TripAdvisor. It's excellent. What's great about this place is that it's super clean and spacious. And they have this locker technology using this wristbands so you can store and lock your personal things securely. You'll never have to worry about your things again because the wristband you have is unique to yourself. How cool is that? Set over 4 floors, you can choose whether you'd like to stay in a big dormitory where you can socialize with other travelers, or in a private room where you can have privacy and the space to yourself. You can even choose which cool spaces you'd like to hang out, whether on the main lounge and the reception, the wide kitchen, or lie by the sofas and hammocks on the 3rd floor. They even have this amazing clock tower turned gallery to satisfy your art and curiosity. All of this in a building that's beautifully designed and restored, right inside the magnificent São Bento railway station, which makes it so convenient you're staying right at the heart of the city. So the next time when you're in Porto, try and stay at the passenger hostel, and it will definitely change your mind about hostels forever. And now, back to the show. Porto's rich artistic display continues at the side of the city's famous twin churches, Igreja dos Carmelitas and Carmel. And then step into Praça de Gomes de Ceira, where you'll see the marvelous griffins of Fonte dos Leões, or Fountain of the Lions. This supposedly inspired the writer J.K. Rowling in her creation of Gryffindor in her Harry Potter series. And speaking of books, next door is Livraria Lelu, which is connected to the Rowling universe. It's too popular these days that you'd have to patiently queue up just to get in. But if you want to spend your time better, go directly into the olive tree garden on top of Praça de Lisboa, a stunning urban landscape that provides green space on one of Porto's important squares. When you've rested, how about working out those legs and climbing on top of that monumental tower, Torre dos Clérigos, a real Porto icon and a true work of Baroque beauty. It will cost you €5 to get in and will cost you a further 200 steps to climb the tallest bell tower in Portugal. But hey, you get to burn some calories. And once you're up there, well, you know exactly why the climb is worth it. I mean, just take a look at that view. spend the rest of the afternoon, I've explored the neighborhood of the Ribera District, which is crowned as a UNESCO World Heritage Center. It doesn't take long to realize why. Just take a look at all those winding streets, cobbled pathways, and colorful narrow houses. Those tiles adorned in the walls. All of these combined and you have that feeling of time suspended in the air. It makes for a truly fascinating walk. This is, after all, Porto's oldest district, the cultural and historic heart of the city. Descend down to the riverside, where you'll find Golden Age architecture next to imposing Gothic cathedrals looming over the flowing Douro River. And a short step away, suddenly you're in the riverfront, where a long strip of cafes, bars and restaurants all waiting for you to nourish yourselves. I gave in and surrendered to the traditional Porto dishes in the small but charming Adega São Nicolau, tucked in the corner of Praça de Ribeira, with a great view of the Dom Luís I Bridge and the bustling quayside. Tourism plays a huge part of this quarter, but fret not, this place is not without its pleasures. It's perhaps best to end your day here. Soak up that scenery, indulge in the food on offer, drink plenty of locally produced Douro wine, and then finally gaze at that sunset view. This in itself is the jewel in the crown of Porto. That's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in to the next episode of In the Mood for Porto, and I'll be showing you more of this place, featuring gardens, cafes, tea rooms, food, lots of food, port wine, and more incredible sunsets. So don't forget to click subscribe, and see you in the next episode.